They underestimated him. Now the city knows exactly who Julian St. Clair really is. The city never sleeps. Julian St. Clair knew that more than most. The neon glow of Times Square reflected off his office windows as he stared down at the streets below, glass of whiskey in hand. From the 42nd floor of the Mercer Tower, he could see the veins of the city pulsating, taxis weaving like blood cells, people scuttling like insects, oblivious to the chaos above. He used to be like them, oblivious. Naive, ambitious, believing that trust and talent would carve a straight path to success. Until the night it all collapsed. Julian's ascent at Vortex Media had been meteoric. At 34, he was executive director of global operations, orchestrating campaigns worth tens of millions. His clients adored him, investors trusted him, and internally, he had the kind of political finesse that earned loyalty without envy. Or so he thought. Mara Duval entered his life the way predators enter, silent, elegant, underestimated. She was an acquisitions consultant, charming and precise, with a reputation for closing impossible deals. Julian had mentored her, shared secrets, opened doors. And she had smiled, taken notes, laughed at his jokes, earned his trust, and then betrayed him. The email arrived at 2:17 a.m., contract transferred. Your division liabilities assigned. Termination pending. Regards, Mara. It wasn't just business, it was personal. In the same breath, she had revealed his private communications with clients, their off-the-record conversations, and sensitive financial strategies to the board. Overnight, Julian's empire crumbled. Clients fled. Investors pulled out. And Julian discovered that Mara had been seeing someone close to him, not romantically, but strategically. Alex Brandt, his closest colleague and longtime friend, had colluded. Julian felt something he hadn't in years, helplessness. Rage curled in his chest like a living thing. But Julian was never truly helpless. He retreated into the shadows, gathering information, letting the city's pulse guide him. The neon streets became his allies, every alleyway a potential observation post. He learned everything about Mara and Alex, habits, schedules, vulnerabilities. Mara drank exclusively at a rooftop bar in Midtown on Thursdays. Alex jogged along the East River at 6:30 a.m. sharp. Their worlds were public, but their secrets were not. Julian's revenge would not be subtle, it would be surgical. He began small, leaked confidential information back at key clients, planting seeds of doubt in Mara's new ventures, exposing minor financial discrepancies to regulators. Each strike was measured, precise. The thrill of control returned. But Julian needed more than small victories. He needed psychological dominance. Julian rented a modest apartment in Soho, blending into the city's undercurrent. Cameras, drones, and digital surveillance became his eyes. He studied their patterns, mimicking movements, orchestrating near coincidences that made them paranoid. He sent anonymous notes to Mara. Do you trust everyone you think you know? She laughed at first, thinking it a prank. By the third message, she was uneasy. Alex began noticing discrepancies in schedules, someone always a step ahead. But he couldn't trace it. Julian had disappeared into the city's veins like smoke. The city itself became part of his revenge, flashing billboards, carefully leaked stories, subtle social engineering. Julian controlled information, manipulated perception, turned their arrogance into